Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, I'm feeling like a very, experimental, exciting, and high growth energy, okay? Especially with the cards flying out like this, okay? Right now, the word coming through is scalable, okay? I'm hearing something about a small idea, or what started as a small idea is proving that it has the legs to go all the way, okay? I don't know, the order of this is very interesting though, especially with the messaging. I don't know if this goes before or after. Like, part of me wants to say this, but it's at the same time, maybe there's like 10 of wands before and after, but I'm just going to respect the initial energies of how they were positioned when I first saw them, which is the 10 of wands, the lovers, and the chariot. But there's something about you still carrying something very heavy on your back as you proceed forward, okay? Something about just a lot of trust, something about a windfall coming in for you, okay? Because this thing that started small is blowing up is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's find out what other messages are coming through. So starting off, you're in a very trusting position, okay? You're being very reliant. I heard reliable as well with how you're maneuvering, the momentum that's coming in, the messaging and the flow, okay? Is traversing at speeds of light is what I'm hearing, okay? Something about this 10 of wands energy that I'm going to clarify just to ask the universe. I don't clarify too often. Oh, you have a lot of choices, okay? That makes a lot of sense. You just have a lot of choices on your belt and on your plate right now, okay? And you're just trusting yourself intuitively to kind of just tap into what you want to select, what you want to do. I'm hearing something about you choosing what you love to do, okay? But you do have a lot of choices, especially with your partnerships in this lover's energy and the landscape, the present moment in time. There's something to do with a really strong partnership where you are going to be relying on another individual to help guide you towards the next steps of your endeavor, okay? This could be romantically, okay? This could just be platonically. This could be in the business. This could be friendship, in the community, in the family, in the home, okay? But wherever that is for you, it's a very strong relationship, but you two are carrying each other's backs, and there's a lot that is still yet to play out is what I'm hearing, okay? Something about a small test, okay, that you're running, okay, alongside this individual, okay? Maybe you might be doing it solo, but it's showing signs of massive success, okay? Because you have this chariot movement in the undercurrents towards 7 of cups, okay? That 10 of wands, 7 of cups energy, where it's like that this test you're running is going to be a success because you put in the work. I'm hearing you put in the dirty work, okay? It's like you got your hands dirty is what I'm hearing, okay? I don't know why I heard you got your feet dirty, your knees dirty, all sorts of things, okay? This might be like manual labor. You really might just be building something with your hands, like a prototype, okay? It kind of feels like you're building something and people are almost shocked by it. Maybe you're trying to talk to investors, okay? I'm hearing something about an entrepreneur. Okay, you might be building your own business, okay? But this is a small project from what it sounds like that you started just to see, what would happen, what's gonna, just how it plays out, okay? Interesting cards. Something about still waiting on a sign. Wow, this is like a lot of energy. Just a lot of energy. I'm gonna respect the energies for what they are. I'm not even sure what the universe is trying to say here, but that you got a lot on your plate. You might be feeling just kind of overwhelmed, really. Okay, you have like blaming the moon, okay? So you have some sort of projections, emotional projections that you might even be praying to the moon. You might be waiting for certain moon cycles to happen, okay? Maybe you might be blaming it on a moon cycle, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. But I'm hearing just getting like a nudge from the universe to just go at it regardless, okay? Because your test is going to work is what I'm hearing, okay? You might be feeling like it's complicated, okay? I don't know why I said that, like it's complicated, but maybe you kind of joke about it, that the complications is almost like you kind of joke it off, but it's like you have an emotional investment in something and you don't want to be rejected by what's to come, okay? Because you know that this test is working, but you are hoping that people are going to see the fruits of your labor, I'm almost like the importance or the magnification of all the efforts that you've made, okay? It's like you're hoping for this test to result in a successful launch or something, or the successful approach towards readying for a launch is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's like you might be kind of going through back and forths, okay? You might be on the phone with a partner or, you know, a co-founder or something like that, where you're kind of like clearing the air almost, okay? To kind of reduce the cloudy thought in your mind, all right? Because you're still waiting on a sign at this moment, okay? You're waiting for a moment of time that's just going to tell you which direction you need to go. Because this Seven of Cups, okay, there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of illusions, a lot of temptations that you're feeling right now. So it's like you want to pick everything, but you know you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to make a choice. It's almost like going with the right investor and hoping everything pans out perfectly, you know? And that's really hard to do if you've been working on something that you really feel devoted towards, you really have a level of love and passion towards, and you're almost like trying to trust your instincts, but something about you trusting your instincts also makes you worried at the same time, okay? Maybe it's like, it's very interesting, okay? But I do see this small project that you started. You might have just been like, oh, you know, we're going to test the waters. It's returning results. It's like exceeding your expectations. And I'm also like hearing that people are assuming that you were just, you know, playing around, doing this and that, fiddling your thumb. But you're gaining data, okay? You were gathering the data. You was doing your thing, okay? To launch this thing and for it to be successful. But I do feel like after the launch, you might be feeling, okay, I need to do, you know, the shipments. I need to do like local stuff. I need to do all this and that. So it's just a lot on your plate. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like something like octopus energy, where you have to have, you're holding a lot of things, okay? You're juggling a lot of things. Yeah, it's giving a lot of juggle vibes, okay? That might make sense with that circus energy here that we're seeing, okay? You know? And it's like you're very reliant. Just trust yourself, you know what I mean? Trust that the universe has your back. I do feel as though there's going to be a bit of surprises coming from those who were kind of just viewing what you've been doing, okay? Maybe there are people in your midst that were just like, you know, this is not going to get anywhere. This is just a hobby for you. It's kind of what I'm hearing. But turns out it's something massive now, okay? But yeah, I'm hearing people are surprised by the growth because they didn't realize that this hobby of yours was actually going to help build some sort of empire or help be the blueprint to a new empire, okay? Yeah. And you're standing forth in the Empress, and people are going to be looking at you almost unfulfilled by the sheer idea that you are successful now, okay? You're embodying fertility. You're embodying, you know, success, emotional birth, all of these things, the embodiment of growing something up from the beginning, okay? Nurturing something, creating something, or even co-creating something, okay? You might have felt perhaps unfulfilled before this moment of launch, maybe feeling like it wasn't going to pop up or actually gain the sort of recognition that it deserves. But I'm hearing that it's propelling itself forward, okay? That's what I'm hearing in the energies. And yeah, now that this thing is like, it's here, it's birthed into your reality. It's like, it's nothing, it's nowhere up, it's nowhere else but up. What did I hear that weird? It's nowhere else but up, okay? And so you're stepping up with your partner in crime, okay? With this Four of Wands energy. It gives this vibe where it's like you're going to be celebrating, okay? The foundation that you built with your partner, okay? In that Lover's energy. Some sort of individual that has like strong alignment with you, who decided to make a choice to work with you in this partnership to elevate yourselves, okay? And it's like a beautiful energy that you are able to find someone or just be around certain individuals that give you a sense of foundation and stability, okay? Because you've got to this point in time, it's just going to take a lot of almost like love, tender love and care to make whatever you're doing now continue to, I'm hearing profit for some reason, it continue to manifest itself further, okay? I do feel as though there is a bit of doubt, okay? Before we go into that final outcome, there still feels like a bit of doubt on your way up. You know, you might have felt like maybe you came from humble beginnings, okay? You've had to juggle a lot, had to adapt to a lot of circumstances in your environment, okay? You withdrew from certain things that weren't serving you, okay? Probably kept you up at night with this overthinking energy. A lot of racing thoughts, a lot of loops of what could happen, what could transpire. Maybe you tried to build something up quite a bit in the past, okay? Maybe you tried to rush in the beginning or in the past towards a pursuit that you're really passionate about and it didn't work out, but this time it's actually working out. So it's almost like giving a sense of strain of what the responsibility could be, okay? What that's looking like for you. It's keeping you up at night, perhaps, okay? It's like the potential, you know? And it's like you're replaying a breakup. You're replaying past scenarios, okay? That makes sense. Mental loops, okay? Over analyzing what could happen when in reality, everything that's been working out for you so far is because you've put in the work, okay? You're very committed. You have a routine about you. You're responsible and you have diligence, okay? Yeah, it's like convincing yourself it's fine, but really it's actually fine. You know what I mean? It's like everything's okay? That's what I'm feeling. It's like maybe some emotional suppression of previous fires that might have happened in the background, okay? Just like feeling like drinking out of the fire hose every time you're in a pursuit or action. You might be feeling that even today as you're pursuing your dreams and aspirations. But there's just something about, your dreams, okay, your choices, okay? Don't be too tempted by all of the choices. Pick the one that is most in alignment with what you truly believe to be almost like in a divine, accordance with what you plan to do in the future, okay? Something to do with the structure of it all, okay, really matters. Because if you feel like something is just really fantastic, but it doesn't have structure behind it, it might bring more fear, okay? I heard a reckoning for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, something to think about there. And just, yeah, you don't want to pick a choice that's just going to make you feel like a quick escape, like an impulse selection, like an impulse spending, okay? That just feels empty, but it has all this fluff around it, okay? Like, it might feel like it's fantastic, but it has fluff around it, But nonetheless, you are doing something that's building you up, okay? You have this blueprint, you have this foundation, and you're ready to launch it. So let's see what your final outcome is. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Okay, that's really good. I feel as though it's like you have a sense of return coming in for you, okay? Let's clarify that a little bit more. What's being said here? Ooh, interesting. Three of Swords energy. It's almost like sorrow and pain of the past it's almost like you've already endured the pain. Here's the trade-off of the pain that you endured, okay? Let's clarify that Three of Swords there, okay? Ooh, Four of Swords, you're healing, okay? So it's almost like a yin-yang effect, okay? Okay, so when I think of Six of Pentacles, I'm hearing giving and receiving, reciprocity, fairness, okay? You've been dealing with a lot of unfair opportunities in the past, okay? Which has brought you a lot of heartbreak. And now you're able to heal from that with the Four of Swords, which is your ability to recover, your ability to rest and retreat from the pain of the past, okay? And you're now in this Six of Pentacles where what you put in will be returned back to you. So if anything, the universe wants you to know everything is going to be okay because you have put in so much work to grow this thing, okay? And it's even surprising the people around you that had no idea that this thing that you've been doing would have massive success. Maybe the people around you weren't as supportive. Maybe you had so much on your plate with this Ten of Wands, so much so that you had to overcome so much burden and adversity from the environment that you're in that you still kept pushing in order to be able to heal the heartbreak of the past and kind of rewrite your own script is what I'm hearing, okay? So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.